Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to Farewell My Turnabout, Part 5. It's been a bit of a day today. Been a bit of a lovely day. Oh, I hope your day is going well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Who do we have in the chat tonight so far? So we've had Murgut with his rockstar emoji. We've got Maverick with his trademark butts. We've got Marina and her YouTube channel, Cooking and Crime. With some bees, Maverick joining in there, I see. Mr. Gently Benevolent demanding I hurry up. Well, here I am, my friend. Here I am. And then we've got Marina. I'm trying to get my son sleepy, so I'm actually giving him a bath right now. It has. I'm not going to lie. I literally want to just fall asleep in this bath, but unfortunately I can't. See y'all soon. Well, we're here, and I hope you haven't fallen asleep, Marina, because we are going live right now. And also, sleeping in a bath, very, very, very dangerous. And then we have Nico with a lot of exclamation marks. Not Moriarty. Looking forward to this stream. Excellent stuff. I am too. And GB can confirm that I am on time and of the correct inclination. That is good to know. That is very good to know. So, we have a bit of a problem. The killer who kidnapped Maya demanded that we get On Guard acquitted on the first day of the trial. And for those who weren't here for the last stream, if you're watching this on the replay, that is, we kind of didn't do that. So I don't know whether Maya is going to live or not. Well, I mean, I do, but because I've played the other games, so I do know whether she lives or dies, but I suspect many of you don't. So we're going to crack on. But before we do, if you are watching this on the replay and are new to this, this is my second channel where I do crime-themed gameplay. So if you like that sort of thing, hit the like button. That counts to you as well, chat. Twat that like button, like Slim said last stream. Okay, and for the people watching on the replay who are here for the first time, subscribe. You know, do all that algorithmically friendly stuff, because we like it when you do that, because it helps this channel grow. We're on 150 so far, so we're 350 away from that magic 500 subscriber count that we're going for. But as I mentioned, this is my second channel, so my main channel, which you can find linked in the description, covers true crime content. Just a quick update to that one. Script's done, audio's done. Members now have the audio, so they know the body of the crime. In terms of the full video, I've got the intro, the first chapter, and the outro done. So there's like 5 sections I've got to do, and then I'll have that out. So we're still on course for an upload next week. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing on this stream, on the previous ones, if you've been watching, you can tip me via either the pinned comment or the link in the description. It's not mandatory, but it is massively appreciated. And I've just seen that Mima the Lima and Burnsy have both popped in as well. Good evening, guys. Boy, that screenshot isn't incriminating. Well, the last stream, AA did sort of point her finger towards On Guard, so... But he didn't have any Cyclops, as I keep saying. But let's find out, shall we? Let's crack on. Let's crack on with the investigation. Okay, here we go. By the way, apologies in advance if I start micro-sleeping again, like I did on the last stream. March 22, 5:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. What are you drinking tonight, chat? I have myself a cup of tea and a lemonade, as per usual. And I don't have a cover on me this evening. I'm going uncomfortable to keep me awake, because I'm streaming a little bit later than usual. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! There, pearls. I can't take it anymore. Oh, cider, nice one. Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. Well, how do we know that? And he won't, because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Gee, she's bawling like a friggin' child. Why does she... Oh, right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. How do you know? Yes, that's right. So...
Hey, you guys. Glad I caught you, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective? Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now.
It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal.
But we're kind of busy right now. Okay. Let's have a look. What do we got? Oh, Marina, quick one. Why? Because as you're here in the chat. You uploaded that video yet? I'll wait for you to answer. Hey, talks of screwdriver. Oh, now Mima's joined the Screwdriver Club. Okay, the future. So what are you going to do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Oh, you're doing it tomorrow. Okay. Well, you've been fired, right? So do you have a new job lined up yet?
Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
Say what?
You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Instant noodles, pal.
Yes, that's about my best dish too. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Let's talk about Udgy Wudgy.
That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
Based alert!
He said that? That's horrible.
A private detective working with an attorney? How far-fetched. I guess Gumshoe is in the co-Write and Co. Oh, is the Co in Write and Co. We were wondering about that. Well, there we go. Yeah, he is now.
All right. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally.
The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with this whole thing.
You mean about that thing, pal?
Why would she want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Von Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Uh-oh. Optimus Prime impression coming up.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? I'm glad you guys actually pointed that out because I did not realise that you even said in the slide. It's been funny. Oh, I missed that. Sorry. Wasn't she shot this morning?
Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
There's a pretzel on that girl's head. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but
well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one?
What? Are you gonna visit her, pal?
No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip up for you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr.
You shut up, you sadist. Now I'm definitely not going. If she's got a pretzel on her head, you might want to keep her away from President George W. Bush.
Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hottie Clinic.
That name sends a chill down my spine. Hey, JFC, how you doing? Ah, you're still working? Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Oh, looks like we're going to Hottie then, innit? Yeah, let's go there first. March 22, Hottie Clinic reception. Masochist, not sadist. Same difference, Murgoot. Either way, degenerate. That's degenerate behaviour, Pearl. Never thought I'd come back to this place. Oh, God, how did I do his voice last time?
Yes? Are you here to visit a patient?
Ah, hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes. I'm Director Hottie. Oh.
Why are you still here?
Yes. What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie? Oh, Director Hottie. Edgeworth?
Yes. I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it? Uh-huh.
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that surgery, it went well.
This chap appears to have fleas. Stay away, Nick! You have my gratitude. Yeah, Edgeworth probably... Yeah, well, it makes sense, doesn't it, given who his mentor was. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun, after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret, like, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute, too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes. But I think I could get used to it.
Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean. My frisky Friska.
That hair, are we sure he isn't a generic bad guy from Streets of Rage before he started this clinic? Oh my God. Wait, GB, I ain't lying. I'm thinking of cracking open the old Streets of Rage games. Probably, well, I say the old ones. It would probably, I do have the new Street, well, I say, yeah, the new Streets of Rage 4 for the, I've got it on the PS5. So I was thinking of doing that one as kind of like a chill stream, but that would probably be on the main channel if I'm just doing like a chill kind of thing, because I kind of want to do more lives over there. Speaking of which, guys, can confirm the gang is going to be back on Friday. We've got Murgoot, of course, who's in the chat. Hey there, buddy. Proper Horror Show. We've got Denzil. I spoke to him earlier today, and he is in. And we do have Shrouded as well. So, there you go. There you go. Next Friday, 9 p.m, main channel. We've got a Friday night community quiz. It's been a while since we did one of those. I think it was March.
You're so mean.
Oh, yeah, I've already done that bit.
But that's good too. Okay, yes. It's time for my IV drops. Yes.
I don't think you will be, not Moriarty.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Herr Phoenix Wright?
Ah, I knew I shouldn't have come here. Okay. What about me? Well, you can come in and jump in on the stream, can't you?
I was shot in front of the courthouse, in my right shoulder. Richtig. But it's no big deal. That sort of thing happens all the time. I've even had a full intentions of running the trials this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. Ah, her right shoulder. She whips with the left. Wood ability continues. Those puffy shoulders are actually body armor. Mate, that's probably what she's got like concealed underneath there. Probably just a bit of bruising. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to Miss Andrews not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Herr Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Das ist nicht mein Problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only ein objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Herr Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person. That's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow! Hey, Enigma. Good evening, mate. How you doing?
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me, I have some whipping to do.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Hey, Udgy boy. Edgeworth. Suppose we're talking to you now. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That wasn't like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? Ah, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that is why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Okay. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Look at his face. With that card, give it to me. Hurry! Do you have any idea how you've stupidly yet inadvertently... Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card. What in the world is it? Oh, you mean this? Listen, right. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. Oh my god! And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. Is he bald? Does he also go by 47. An assassin. Picture card added to the court record. Was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. Rightio. Let's talk about the assassin. So who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Okay.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. Bit unlucky getting that name, really. He only had one career path laid out for him. Well, to be fair, GB, you know, he could potentially see another career path. There was a guy who worked on Buffy the Vampire Slayer whose name was Thomas Wanker. I mean, over here, there's an acronym or a like a not Cockney rhyming slang, but well, actually no, it is Cockney rhyming slang, I guess, for wank, which is a Tommy Tank. He was literally Thomas the Tank Engine, so he could have been a train conductor. He could have done all sorts of stuff. I suppose he could have done all sorts of stuff in that particular field, but he ended up working on Buffy. In fact, I'm pretty sure his name, he was given a pseudonym because, bearing in mind, this is like 6:40, like it'd be like 6:45 at night, or like between 6:45 and 7:30 when Buffy was on, and obviously his name would pop up. And over here, like the word wanker is quite is obviously seen as a swear word. I know that the Simpsons have used it openly, most notably Mr. Burns in the old what was it, when Homer becomes like the commissioner for the trash department, and he calls I think it's like you two wankers. I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway, I'm digressing, but I'm pretty sure after a while they had to give him a pseudonym because, like, it was like, we can't have your surname broadcast pre-Watershed, my friend. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. That's right. Who can? I remember when I first saw that episode as a kid, right? And they did that whole who can, and then Oscar the Grouch pops out, who can? I remember pissing myself laughing uncontrollably for about 5 minutes. It was so funny.
Why would he do something like that?
Who can take the trash out? I don't mind at all. Who will clean me up before the big policeman's ball? The garbage man! Yes, the garbage man can. Mr. Plow, yes. We think it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honourable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honourable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who is the killing, who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. See, that's another route that we've got to go down as well. Like, it might not even be on guard, it might actually be the killer. Unless the killer was hired by On Guard. Oh, it just... The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? Shelley the Killer. Huh. Oh. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? So, is the killer the kidnapper? Yes. Yes, he is, yes. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does a kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
What? Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't have even a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right? Listen. You need to know something. Juan Corridor was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Your own client. What? Please stop. Look, I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. Since when did Edgy have the A-team on call? Let's see. Maybe he's always been a member of the A-team or just worked behind the scenes. The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only. As we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they'll let you enter. Letter of introduction added to the court record. Received from Edgeworth allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Rightio. Oh, man. Okay. Oh my god. The pennies just dropped while there were no Cyclops. What did we ask him? We asked him, did you kill Juan Corridor? And he said no. If Shelley the Killer did the killing, and Matt on guard paid or hired the killer to do that, that's why we got no Cyclops. If we ask him, did you hire Shelley the Killer to kill Juan Corridor? Maybe that will trigger some... Okay.
Do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a Cyclops. Because we're not asking the right question, I don't think.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please, all I ask is that you make it home, safe and sound. Date, question marks, time, question marks, location, question marks. Edgeworth is the killer. I told you that On Guard had bad phrenogamy. The first time he showed up, yeah, you go. I think Gumshoe's the killer.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop her card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. Like how Nick does with everything in court.
Oh, charming. Right.
Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Click. Sounds like I've got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
We already looked around, didn't we? Right, let's just go. Gumshoe is too dumb. Dumbshoe! You saying that his name should be Gim Dumbshoe? It was nice of Shelley to give Maya all that plonk. Yeah, well, you want to get her nice and drunk for the murdering. More question marks, and more question marks. And there's a teddy bear. My eyes immediately go to the teddy bear and I'm thinking Juan Corridor. Why? I don't know. Righto. Okay, let's have a look around.
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
Okay, tell me what to do.
Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button?
Oh, we turned it on.
Booey! It's busted. I would so die a happy samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this.
Who set up a dish on the inside, I know, right?
Ah, I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered.
Alright, so let's have a look at that dish.
What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is that antenna doing in here?
Okay. have a look at that next.
Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here.
We'll come to that picture in a minute.
Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there.
I found a stack of Betamax tapes the other day. Oh, nice one. More books.
It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this?
I reckon this is the killer's porn room, innit? Like Chris Griffin in Family Guy. Alright, okay. Right, we'll have a look. Especially I've just said that and then a meme pops up with a chat comment that says nut or creamfield.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table.
How rude, but not wrong. I know.
It's a picture of a woman. Oh, she's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says,
Ooh!
with love, Celeste. I bet this could be a clue.
Okay.
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Yeah.
It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean?
Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Dad?
I'm almost certain that I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way! You're lying! I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be. Nickelodeon. March 22, 7:04 p.m. Horty Clinic reception. Dead women never shut up, though. Ask me. Actually, yeah, that saying would be quite redundant given who Maya is and what Pearl can also do. Rightio.
Mr. Nick?
Oh, yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess, for now, I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. All right, let's get going too.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go to the detention centre. Didn't do it. Right. Come on in. It's asking us to chat with him. March 22, detention centre. Visitors room. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aww.
Too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah. There's a message for you here. Message here for you. A message? It's from Matt on Guard. Aha. Here you go.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Okay. Looks like we got an animal in the game, chat.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
And poor Shu, I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
I'm not feeding the cat, Maverick. Hang on a minute. To be fair, I probably have to. Should I feed the cat? Yes. No. Go on then. See how big of animal lovers you lot are. Oh, and unsurprisingly, okay. I'll feed the cat. Yeah, I guess. Matt's note jammed into a pocket. A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. All right then. Are Pizza Huts in America? Dude, they started out in America. They should be. Right, where do I go? Oh, presumably, I've got to go here. He said it's just past the hotel, so if I go here...
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass!
Miss Oldbag!
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although, I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But something much more valuable. I wanted Edge Poo's heart. I want it all for me. It's your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag.
She just passed out. Shu lived to be 22 years old.
Miss Oldbag.
Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No airs gets in and no air gets out.
No airs gets in? Is that a grammatical error or is that just her speaking like an idiot? Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Right, chat. Now bearing in mind, we have a hungry cat. So, do I talk to... Hang on. Should I talk to Oldbag now? No. Feed the cat. Yes. Starve the cat. I reckon Oldbag is going a bit Bin Laden, or bit Biden. Why did I... So we chat to her. Feed the cat. Hang on, we've got a proper Schrodinger's cat situation going on here. The cat is both alive and dead at this moment in time, because who knows how long it's been since she was fed, or he. Actually, Shu, would that be a boy's name or a girl's name? Alright, you want me to feed the cat? Alright, we'll go and feed the cat. So I'm just finishing off my tea quickly. Right. In that poll. Alright, 7 votes to get. Oh gosh, you all want to feed the cat, don't you? You don't want a Pet Cemetery cat coming from you. Right. Guys. We're going to go and see if the cat's alive. But right now, because we haven't made an observation, the cat is in a... what do they call it in scientific terms? Is it a suspended state? No, it's not a suspended state. It is... super... Oh my god, it's a superimposed position. Superimposed position. It's in a superimposed position at the moment. Okay, we will know if the cat is alive or dead once we make an observation. Okay, you ready, chat? 3, 2, indeterminate position as well. Yep, 3, 2, 1. Which reality are we going in, chat? Let me know if the cat's alive or dead. Go. March 22, on guard's mansion, living room. The cat continues to be an uncollapsed wave function at this stage, exactly. And... sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
It's a bit of a weird place to park your motorcycle, but okay. You guys can't forget about the tea. Oh, I love that emoji. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo, the kitty cat. Shoo!
Hey! Okay, guys, we've fallen into the reality where the cat's alive. Oh, look at it! Oh, he's a cutie.
So I
guess this is Shoo.
Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo.
Can you hear that? Did you hear that?
Meow.
The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me? Hang on a minute. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. The master's... Oh, then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you.
No, she's meowing again.
Hang on a minute, so that must mean the cat's been fed. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to him for now then. Okay. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? The butler did it! The butler did do it, though. Told you it was a setup. Oh no. Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say, maybe about 1 year? Why no more cat noises?
Meow.
And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. Ask him why he has a face as a zip on it. Why his face has a zip on it, Phoenix. Maybe it's a stitch for. Maybe it's a tattoo, and he puts a line for every victim he kills. You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind at the time. Oh my god! You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. No photos. I haven't. If I do anything else other than what I'm doing at the moment, the stream will die. It's just how my PC operates. It's a very cute cat you've got there. Here, even. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies you. Ew. And, anything else? Nah, not Maury. I'm not going to be... I don't want to, I don't want to diverge too far from the stream, to be fair. No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. But it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Why he's asked us to go and feed the cat, and all of a sudden this lowly servant has turned up? Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young, and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all. Okay. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Why are you telling me this? Now, if you'll excuse me. Meow! Oh, you meowed again. I'm taking you with me. You can make babies with Pepper. We're going to have a little look around in the room as we're here.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
Anybody know? You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Okay. Hang on, we've never actually seen the cat, only a photo and a noise. There is no cat, is there? There we go. You've solved it.
A giant bicycle is flying through the air.
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
Sorry to disappoint you. It can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, Pearls, it ain't chitty chitty bang bang. Oh my god.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use. Oh my god, why did I not connect the dots just a second ago? The cat flap that Maya saw must be for shit. And the door... Guys. Come on. Guys. She's literally in the next room. I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use. When you make it big on YouTube, please promise to attach a motorbike to your ceiling for no reason, TCG. I actually plan on attaching my car that I currently have on my ceiling for no reason. Well, actually, no, there would be a reason. And that reason would be because, come on, come on.
Oh, you mean Shoo?
Right, chat, I need you to shout Maya's name as loudly as possible. Come on. We need to get her attention. Or at least make Phoenix aware. Come on, guys, come on. Yeah, the pet... Oh, yeah, I saw you. I just saw you post there. The pet door. The pet door! The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep the nosy people... like me from entering it. That's it, Mima. Go on, loud as you can. Loud as you can. Maya! Maya! Maya!
Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah. That one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. Tetsuyo! The ones next to it are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. Oh, yeah. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Wow. You really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. Mayonnaise! Oh. There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, pals. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Should we sit down for a bit? It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Ah, what is with me and feeling inferior today?
Huh?
Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so there's nothing that actually triggers anything else, but oh my god, if only we could just like bang on that door. Alright, okay. Well, let's go back now and talk to what's her face? Oh, hang on a minute. Haven't we got letter of introduction? Yeah, we need to go back to the crime scene. Okie dokie, so we'll present that. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... itchy poo?
Ugh, is that her perfume? Pheromone d'amour, I smell. Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so. You understand.
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Right, she's off. Bye then. Yuck.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe they'll get married. That may be. But you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. I know. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
What's she back? What? What now?
One little thing, before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Fine then. So let's go to go here, don't we? March 22, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Or Viola. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
I know he's been done to death, but do you think you'll ever do a video on Chopper for the main channel, TCG? I'm going to see his old cell when I'm in Melbourne next month. Ooh. Chopper. What's the name? What's the name? Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Okay, well, obviously there's nothing there. Okay, March 22, Gatewater Hotel. Hallway. Oh.
Hey, City Boy!
City Boy! Lotta. Chopper Reed, Mark Brandon Reed. Okay, hold on a second, my dude. Has that one been done to death? Is he on my list of cases to cover? Research list. No, he's not on there. Okay, Chopper Reed. I'll just put Chopper Reed. Chopper Reed / Mark Brandon Reed. I'm not familiar with that one. Actually, who should I do next? Do you know what I have been thinking of doing? Actually, as a little sneak peek, I watched. Have you guys seen that Mark Wahlberg, Dwayne the Rock Johnson film called? Is it No Pain or Pain and? I think it might be called Pain and Gain. Have you ever seen that? Let me know in the chat if you've seen that, because I didn't know until right at the very end that it's actually is actually a true story. Check Dankula's vid on him for an overview. He did a pretty good job. Do you know what? To be fair to Dankula, right, when he covers stories that are true crime related, like, his research is bloody solid. It is. It really is. I mean, he did the Marianne Bachmeier story after I covered it, and I did watch that one, and yeah, it was a solid. I mean, obviously he's got like really good video production anyway, but I know he has people that help him like produce the videos, but yeah, it was a really solid video. Lotta, you're still here?
Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop. Yeah! And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera?
I've been listening to audiobooks of Chopper's books. He's bloody hilarious as well as a lunatic, I can imagine.
Right given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, Do you have mine, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I suppose better talk to her then. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady in the corridor?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sorta wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind.
Whatever came to mind?
Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulldooders.
Bulldooders?
Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to?
Oh.
Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here?
Okie dokie.
Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyway? Anyhow, the guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
If you do end up adding him to the list, I'll send some pics from Pentridge for some on-the-spot TCG for you. Mate, that would be brilliant. Yeah, go for it. You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going.
Yes, please do.
A tabloid photographer without a camera is just tabloid. It's just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you too there, Lillian. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it up.
Would you please just leave already? Based! Based! Someone needed to tell her. Let's move on. Okay. March 22, Gatewater Hotel. Corridor's hotel room. Oh, hello, who's that? Who's that? Excuse me.
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts!
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon.
Excuse me, watch who you're calling a demon brat. Watch who you're calling a demon brat. Ah, zoinks! Zoinks! It's the alien Scoob! Who are you calling an alien? Oh, gee, Scoob. Oh, it's just you, Miss Holbag. What are you doing here? What is wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Ugh. Alright, come on in. Please talk to me about the night of the murder. Just one more time?
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it.
Was the bearer on guard a trophy? Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, all right.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
Memories of Corridor. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corridor.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know.
No worries, Murgoot. See you in a bit, mate.
But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be.
Hang on a minute, there's one... What do you notice that's different about this picture? Or not different as such, but... One of these bears is not like the other.
Look! Just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, pals?
The presents. They're all bears, right?
Yeah, she's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Well, there's a rice cooker. I see a calculator. What looks to be like a shaver, electric razor, hairdryer. So, well, there you go. But let's talk about the presents. All of Mr. Corridor's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? Oh, you don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear.
Is it Khabib Nurmagomedov?
He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow! What a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those who were tuckered out. Down by a river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. Whoa!
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime, Sonny Jim.
Ugh, that startled me. Thought I was going to die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night. Remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Oh. The transreceiver. Transreceivers. Receivers in disguise. Beep. Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya! How is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good.
No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day. Please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. How do you know this receiver is trans, DCG? Well, it's telling me.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright.
All right. Then, a little...
What is with this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems... bad.
Uh-oh.
Connect. Damn it!
Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Well, excuse me.
Hey, Marina.
What happened?
Someone's using the internet while on the phone. Yeah, this would have been about the right time, I think. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Maybe he was doing it himself.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Oh, who would be... Radio. Okay. Let's go out of here. Here. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we go here. March 22, Wright and Co. Law Offices.
Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat.
Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Okay. We'll see if he knows anybody.
The transceiver.
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself.
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? Okay. So what is electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer?
Wrong voice, actually. It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes. The TV does do that. Huh. So that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver had happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Ah. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when that happened?
We were in Mr. Corridor's room, the scene of the crime. Or the murder, even.
What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct to get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait. Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
Excuse me, yawning. She stopped yelling at Pretzelhead.
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
All right, let's go. And I assume we just go straight back to the hotel room. March 22, Gatewater Hotel, Corridors Hotel Room.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow. So this is a bug sweeper?
It looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
No, I haven't, Maverick. I haven't heard of that one. Oh? And by who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But...
Oh, excuse me.
But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that stinking feeling again.
Okay, so now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
Excuse me. You'd have probably been better putting electronics in it, Gumshoe, but you do you.
So we're gonna find it, right?
Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on.
Okay.
Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the A button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep my eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
Cell phone. I hope no bugs in there.
That's a cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. She used to call me on my...
I'm sorry. I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Coraine Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Okay. Lamp, check. Listening device, nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on? You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Ah, yeah. I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, okay, keep going. Yeah. I don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on, and now it's showing an old samurai movie.
Look, yeah. This channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as TV shows.
You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good in English.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy her dream. Well, the listening device isn't in the air conditioner.
Ah, yuck! This air filter is covered in dust and dirt.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's wash it.
What if being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Ah, what a lovely bear.
Wah!
Wah.
Ah, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot. It's a real robot.
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
how many powers is it? How many horses?
Horses? Well, look, it's a bear, so,
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner.
Professor, why is the Earth round?
Yes. Why is it, Mr. Nick? Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, pals?
actually that was, what's his face that said it? Okay. Okay, let me push that one. Okay. The sweeper isn't exactly the best. Well, make do with what you have, right? Right.
There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves here, there, Nick. Keep a careful eye on the bug sweeper and let's try again.
The sweeper isn't exactly the best. Well, make do with what you have, right? It's a plain old calculator.
It says 50 on it. Maybe he was calculating his allowance.
Oh, 50 cents? Maybe if he was a spirit medium. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock.
What's wrong? Do you look troubled?
I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It's just, well, sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Well, anyways, looks like the listening device still isn't here.
Wow.
Oh, it's a bread maker, guys.
Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in here.
Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder.
Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, got to keep the trial and crime scene warm.
I think the keep warm in that case is a little more metaphorical. Right. Okay. Okay.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Ugh. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
What emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I was counting on my boyfriend to help me with the technical stuff. I'm going to try my hardest to get everything out tomorrow. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that, Marina. Good luck. So, this tiny thing is a camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
Uh-oh. So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like that it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh.
Eyes are itching now.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time of the award ceremony. The award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been in here?
It's got juicy. Yeah, I know, right?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Oh, I wonder what things it's seen then. So it turns out we're right then. It was on God's porn room.
Then maybe?
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Ooh. It's all about the stuff bear then.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye? And it was disguised as a...
Oh. And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corridor this present?
I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find this out? Okay, is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. The spy camera was set in the right eye, found in the victim's room.
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal. Let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
It's okay, Pearl. We'll ask 4chan. They can track that video down in about 20 minutes. Yes. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
Okay.
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard for Mystic Maya's sake. All for Mystic Maya's sake.
Okay. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, Mr. Wright. Ah! Hey! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth? What are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time.
I see.
Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh?
Ha! You see, Edgy has already been to 4chan and solved it. That's who the secret task force is, isn't it? It's 4chaners.
You are one lucky man, right?
What?
Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. Maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those could be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Not a bad idea. Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really? 4chaners got out of their seats to see a real 18-year-old right. It's a bit late for that now. I think it's 24 in this by now.
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do.
Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth.
See you soon, right?
Wait!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. Someone so... sorry, but besides that, right. Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered one corridor?
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
Way to go, TCG! You gave away all your evidence.
Hey, just helping out where I can.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Find Corridor's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. A floating Celeste Impax who definitely hasn't YouTube naughty worded herself. A kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. And this card, Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. As you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. Okay. Here we go. Let's save it, guys. Right. And on that note, so I'm about to pass out. I'm very tired. So, okie dokie, guys. We got some. I think we're going to be doing some more. Oh yeah, part 3 to investigation. So it looks like we're still doing some more investigative work on tomorrow. So yeah, what we'll do is we will be back. We will be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. But I'm gonna
do it a little earlier. We'll start it from 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. So be sure to be here for then. In the meantime, I'm going to crack... Well, I'm not going to crack on now. I'm probably going to go to sleep because I'm literally falling asleep. Good TCG. Just finished my Skittles. Excellent stuff. I hope they were nice. Ending on a cliffhanger. Indeed, we are, Nico. The best way to end an episode. Yay, that means I get distraction at work. We'll be here tomorrow. Yep. Excellent stuff. Yep, so we'll be here tomorrow, 9 p.m. UK time. Set your watches for 10 hours and 15 minutes, I guess. No. Ignore that. I can't count. I'm too tired. So yeah, guys, thank you ever so much for sticking around tonight. Really do appreciate it. If you're here on the replay and you made it this far, I do appreciate you equally so. Remember, twat that like button on your way out, okay? It really does help. As I say, we hit 150 today on a subscriber count on this channel. Really want to get it to 500, because by the time we get to 500, I hopefully should have the watch hours to do the little monetization things here too. But not all of it, so you still won't get ads. You lucky, lucky people. All right, guys. That's me done. I'm going to go to bed now. So, all I have to say now is until next time. Take care, and goodbye for now.